out there.
And another respectful. This is what I love about the fighting game community. You know, we get a 100 or so people into a ballroom. We set up some cameras. We set up one PlayStation 4 and one monitor, and we just walk up with 2 controllers.
That's the beauty, man. It doesn't take much.
All of this develops out of that.
You can feel the energy. I mean, you just have to be here, you know.
Yeah. And looking at the other camera that shows off more
right.
than the half of the ballroom that we had for the Smash community, which
we
did
figured
show
the
up
setup out here, and I'll try to switch over there.
While we do have that little break, I do want to say shout out to Push Block Gaming, who handled the Smash stream. Happy to see Indianapolis Smash and the Indianapolis FGC doing a little bit more collaboration. I don't like the division between quote unquote Smash and FGC because Smash is, you know, a fighting game, and I don't feel any type of rudeness saying that.
We like making them feel welcome.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, they're just as strong of a pivotal part of the community, and people don't really realize it.
Yeah,
you know?
They use platforms instead of life bars.
Yeah,
but
they just want to play games,
Absolutely.
man. And what I liked about is that the blend here was very comforting.
Yeah. So I've been trying to do a little bit more within local capacity. So shout out to Zivy, who came through, helped us run all the Smash stuff, worked with Nober and Ian. Shout outs to Zero Zen, who came from Marvel and played Smash 4. He was up in Fort Wayne, so he wasn't able to make it today. But just a little quick shout out to the Smash players, yo, because you know it gets said a lot, and a lot of people want to fight about it. But a rising tide lifts all boats. When we support fighting games, we support ourselves.
One big family, man.
Yeah. Now, that's not to say that we don't have individual tastes.
Right.
And it's definitely not to say that you can't be loud or proud for your game, but you have to build it. And great play will bring people to any game of any sort. Speaking of that, we're going to get into some fantastic play right now. 2 people who have been prominent for at least working on 10 years for
in the mainstream Street Fighter age, you know, where it picked up with Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, the 09 era.
It's been 9 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been a very, very long time. And we've seen these guys time and time again on the main stage making top 8s all over the world.
Yeah.
And they are just extremely talented character specialists.
Definitely.
So here we go, game 1.
That man has been loyal to Dhalsim for over my gosh. So right there, WOLFKRONE went for the crouch pierce, and he is being very aggressive. There's that trick, that reset. Again, you know, she's minus after every V skill toward if she's not punishable. Nice backdash. WOLFKRONE sees that. That's a big guess that Dhalsim has to make. It beats the command grab. It saves you from a regular throw. That crush counter stand fierce is going to wreck that. Ooh, nice. It will wreck that backdash.
Nice pressure.
Do the season 2 and the reaction.
That's big right there. That shows that he can stop that. I mean, that's one of the most reliant, you know, escape options that Dhalsim's going to have.
Absolutely.
And for WOLFKRONE to really just be able to react to it, that's all it did. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't an option select. It wasn't preempted. He completely 100% reacted to it. He shut it down.
We'll have
sending
to see
out a message.
What he can do when it's a standing situation. I will say that it is a bit easier to hit when you are getting Dhalsim off his back. But to show that it's there might actually get Art to not even try it in that neutral standing situation.
Exactly.
But it's a dangerous test. You see right there, Art now taking it. And he doesn't want to do that if he doesn't have V-Gauge. He does not want to block Laura meaty.
You'll get Gale here for
that's
frames.
That's it.
Game 1 to WOLFKRONE.
Krone, don't get a nerf, bro. We only got another week. I'm so scared. I've never been, I only played Ultimate. I've never been afraid coming up to a balance patch. I've never felt fear.
Your character finally got what she needed. Maybe just a little bit too much.
A little bit too much, and she might have to donate all of her hair to charity. They might snatch her whole weave might be gone come final round. Okay, nice chase down to the V skill. Command grab.
No fear with the command grabs.
Yes, command grab, meaty. +5 on hit there. WOLFKRONE doing the easy confirmation.
It's not like Dhalsim can really get like a good neutral jump, you know, punish on the command throw because his jump is so slow at coming down.
You get stand fierce, or you can choose to escape, but it's definitely not the way it would be if you were looking at Yuri in a ball.
It's less risky.
Yeah, as you can see right there. WOLFKRONE patiently waiting underneath there. Saw that stand fierce there. He was looking for the backdash. Go get him. Arturo. Now he cannot break the pressure. Lord does not have great defensive options.
Here we go from Arturo, finally making something happen.
Very plus right there. Trying to hold it. Laura sitting on that full V trigger. All it takes is one.
Again, yeah, just one. You only need one.
Okay, gets the knockdown. Pressure here. Activation. Confirmation. Newly added to Season 2. Crouch Light. Change to Crouch Light Punch. Now that she could already do.
Right.
But now Crouch Light Punch cancels into Light Punch Bull Tackle. So that hit confirm low check. Very, very, very important now.
Arturo obviously afraid of the command grab positioning right there that he could have done. So he was either trying to backdash or jump backwards.
Yeah.
WOLFKRONE sniffing it out.
Oh, wow.
Okay, there we go. And just as I said, his options to punish that are very limited. So it's very low risk for WOLFKRONE to want to do the command grab.
And as mentioned, that's going to make the Crouch Light all the more devastating, you know? Right now, Art's done a great job. Very, very strong neutral positioning. It's the stun slide. That's
Closing
like
the round out.
That's like a squid, man.
Yeah. Can he? Do you think that he can ride the momentum here?
Yeah, I definitely believe Art can bring it back. Because you know he can get very, very he can get very tight, especially against Laura. But
I believe that is 2-0, right?
yeah, it is 2-0 WOLFKRONE. Oh, and I was gonna say, but when you're experienced, you can turn that around. But WOLFKRONE is also experienced, and he's looking fantastic. Staying strong in the EX command grab. Everybody getting hit with that, huh?
Yep. See, dashing in, Arturo expecting the command grab. Nope, just going to do a crouching light kick instead.
I'm going to hold this salt. There was this technique
Yes.
this character had, and I didn't even know about it. And now everybody knows.
Right.
I'm supposed to be practicing and training to be a professional, and look at me. I'm so far behind. All right, Art now trying to protect himself. Keep him away from this 3-0. Those are such bad trades because it just builds V-trigger. So this life lead here doesn't really exist because it's just waiting on Laura's V-trigger to activate. And in the meantime, ooh, just missed that. Just out of range for that stand jab. I don't know. Okay. Ooh.
A rare drop from WOLFKRONE.
Command grab. There it is. That's it.
Going to be enough.
Heavy.
Both players, you know,
Kind of sick.
WOLFKRONE
Looking kind of sick off and on camera.
Right.
All right, so there's your top three. WOLFKRONE, once again, into the top three. He's going to be going up against Darkchild. Arturo walks off. Yeah, it's only for a couple more weeks, man. It's 2 more weeks, and then they're going to come for us. The Bonita Army will have our dimensions cut down a little bit. But I was thinking, I'll tell you the truth. I was going to play Nikali right up until they leaked her. And all I saw was the picture of her head, headlocking Ryu. And that's all
Really,
I needed to see. I was done. I saw braids and I saw a beautiful woman. I was done. I didn't care what she played like. Yep. And I found out she had a command grab.